is an absolute game changer. Okay? I mean, all those people out there that are saying, oh, that Game Loop company, that's here today, gone tomorrow. No, that's not why we did this. Okay? We had a vision and we wanted to go execute it. And we cannot do that without guys like Paul and his company.
Yeah.
We're very, very, very fortunate they saw what we were trying to do. Now, Paul, you have been a part of this space for a long time. You've developed for a long time. You see the state of the industry currently. Basically, what we're doing is a mobile arcade.
It's huge. It's huge. I can't wait to announce this to our game development community. It's absolutely a game changer and everything. A new way for them to get customers into their games and a better way to engage them. Not only will the network bring in millions of new users, which is huge. They pay big dollars for that. But they're going to be more effectively monetized with the tournaments, the competitions, they're buying the extra boosts to be able to compete with their friends, to be able to exchange their winnings for real world prizes. That's huge, absolutely huge.
So, I mean, the marketer standing up here saying this is, a guy he knows the industry. I mean, he's got a platform. He's got a platform that is a game changer in and of itself. So this is disruptive. I mean, it's as disruptive as this was to payphones. Right? So, November, December, it's going to be a darn good holiday. I got a couple questions for you, Paul.
So Paul's the technical guy, right? You guys know what API means? I'm not sure I believe. So there's a couple of things that Paul said that you might have missed. Okay? A couple things that Paul said that you might have missed. Did you catch that Paul said Aggies would be the first game? What's the word of the day? Aggies. See, now it's Aggies. Here we go. Now it's Aggies. Thank you, Paul, for stealing the show. There you go. The word of the day is vision. Good idea. So, Lance, day one, did we not sit there and ask ourselves how we could create a platform where a person could seamlessly play on an Android device or an iOS device or on Facebook?
We did.
Day one. Because I want you to think about the power involved in that. I want you to think about your friend playing a tournament on their Android tablet. You're playing a tournament on your iOS, right? And then you got to go to school, or you got to go do a presentation or whatever, and you're done, and you pop open your laptop, and you're back in the tournament on Facebook, right? It is a complete shift for the gaming industry, for Game Loop Network, but also for you, because I want you to think about what that means to building your business, right? Wes, how does that feel to know that you're going to have game developers spending millions of dollars bringing games into a platform and they can use it on any device where they're at? How's that feel, Wes? All right, so here's the thing. How many of you would love to? So let me ask Paul first. Let me ask Paul. So Paul, I know we prepped you on,
There was no prep.
Do you really feel like your developer community, the developer community is going to bring high quality games to Game Loop Network?
I do. I think once they see what you guys are offering, that they're going to be a step up, and it's going to be like every game has the potential to be a great mobile game. Angry Birds was the 50th game that Rovio did. Nobody's ever heard of the other 49. You know. So the key is, just like in terms of that funnel I was showing for premium games, where it's the number of players versus the conversion rates and the monetization and everything, it's the same sort of thing for the Game Loop Network. You want to get as many games as possible on it, and some of those games will turn out being the AAAs, and some of them a little less, but they all add to the network and everything. And so the nice thing about this is being an open system, is that you'll get a flood of people coming in, and some will be great, some will be less than great.
The word I want you to concentrate on in that sentence was
Hey, one thing I want to mention too is, I don't know if you guys caught the screens, but you know, you guys got excited about the Marketing Arcade tools and resources, and I'm super excited. But did you see the way the games themselves convert free gamers to premium gamers? I mean, that's a marketing tool on steroids, okay? That has never ever been done before for your guys' businesses. Now, that's big.
how many of you feel like you may have, I don't want to bring up a negative, but sometimes you got to just say it. How many feel like you may have been handicapped a little by the small number of games and the quality of games so far? Anybody? How many of you would like game developers who spent hundreds of thousands and sometimes millions of dollars giving you their games, which you get to show your prospects to help build your team? Is anybody got a little more clarity right now? That's what we're talking about. That's the future of Game Loop Network.
Okay, so in closing to this, before I get off the stage here, and before Paul comes with me, is we developed Game Loop Network not because we wanted to be a network marketing company in the mobile gaming space. It's so much bigger than that, guys. It's a network marketing model to market. But this was always developed to solve the pain, and relieve the pain going on in the space for gamers and game developers. So for the first time in a multi-billion-dollar industry, fastest growing industry on the planet, gamers win, game developers win, you guys win. Thank you so much. Hey, he's a speaker. I don't care. He is a speaker. He's an entertaining guy.
I think Paul deserves a standing ovation.
No question.